So in my last video, I repaired my gas tank with some JB Weld tank repair, and it seemed like it was doing okay, but after several days of warm weather, it kind of took a turn for the worse. So I wanted to share this information with you guys and show you the results and kind of what to expect with this product if it's applied in the manner that it was applied. So first, a little disclaimer. The tank had gas in it. I was able to pull vacuum. If you watch my previous video, I was able to pull vacuum through the evap line, which drew up a lot of that pressure, which prevented the gas from leaking out while I was applying it. And I kept pulling vacuum for a little bit, hoping that, it would cure pretty quickly. And the stuff is supposed to cure within, I think, an hour or so, probably fully cure within 24 to 48 hours, which I don't really have a way of pulling vacuum for 48 hours straight. So I did what I could, and I think a lot of people will if they're using this product. Will this get you by in a pinch? Yes, it will. Is it going to be a good, full-on, long-term repair? No, it's not. I don't think, even applied in the correct manner, I don't think it's going to hold up as well as obviously brazing, TIG welding, or even buying a new tank. That said, let's take a look at the results so you guys can get a better idea of what's going on. So it's a little dark under here, but as you can see, there's 3 spots that I applied this JB Weld, 2 of which are sweating completely through, and I think it's mainly because this is kind of a porous putty, and it's just going to kind of seep through like kind of a sponge. Now this one isn't too bad, but I can see it's getting a little bit darker. These ones are completely through, so it really is no better than what it was before, but it got me by for a few days. So if you're in a situation out on the trail and you just want to slap something on there because a little rock or a stick poked through there and you're just trying to make it home, it might not be a bad product to have inside your glove box if you're going on a trip, but don't rely on it for a long-term repair because it's certainly not really up to the task, in my opinion. Now again, if I had applied it perfectly in perfect conditions with the tank completely empty and let it cure for several days, maybe it would have turned out better. But in most situations, if you're going to be doing that much work, draining the tank completely, removing the tank, you're probably going to do the repair correctly, or at least replace the tank altogether like I plan on doing. So I wanted to try the product out. It didn't work for me. Maybe it worked for some of you. Let me know in the comments. This may be a good option for somebody that's trying to plug up something near the top side of the tank, or maybe on the side of a filler neck, but don't put it in an area where there's going to be a lot of fuel weight because it's probably not going to hold up for very long. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. This is Degreeless Engineering, a channel where we engineer using experience, and I experience a product that kind of works.